Alright, the last deck of the day. We are trying a Fizz Twisted Fate Tempo deck. This is a list that we've faced a couple of times today, at least once. And it's been running around for a little while now. Basically, you just have Fizz as one of your main threats. Pairing it with Ballistic Bot's Ignitions to constantly give it elusive while also working towards his level up condition. And past that, we're just running a lot of card draw, a lot of cheap effects that pair with things like our Twisted Fate to help level him up very quickly, or our Wiggly Burblefish that we can draw into and play out for cheap. Possibly pairing with our iterative improvements to just go really, really wide and swing in for a lethal, elusive attack on our opponent's turn. The upgrade this deck got in the most recent update is Stress Testing. So its base effect is that it removes fleeting from all cards in hand for 1 at burst speed. Sometimes we could pair this with things like Pick a Card and or Pool Shark to keep things we're not interested in playing on this round, but in the future rounds. But mostly we're playing this for its secondary effect, which says when it's discarded, you draw 1 fleeting. So paired with things like Rummage and Poro Cannon means we can draw a lot of our deck very, very quickly, which means we can level up Twisted Fate very quickly if we need to. Draw into the key cards we need to close games out, whether that be things like Suit Ups to put on our elusive threats, Mystic Shots to burn our opponents out, etc. And in addition to all this, we're running this one of Mind Meld because this deck does play a lot of spells and it does run elusive threats, so even pushing them all up to 4/4s, 5/5s, or whatever for 7 mana and swinging in for a lethal attack can be good. We'll see how this feels as we play our games, because the one thing I feel like I'm missing from this deck is some number of Get Excited, where because we have a lot of fleeting cards we don't mind discarding oftentimes, and just Get Excited is just a decent card to have anyway. Wouldn't mind 1 or 2 copies of that in the deck to help us push damage in certain situations. It's also interaction when we need it to be, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's just jump into some games with this and see how we do. Been having a lot of fun with the few new cards we've gotten in this most recent update / expansion. And this is an archetype I haven't played in a while. In fact, the last time we played it was a Teemo Fizz variant, so this is quite a bit different. It's going to have a little bit of a different feel to it, but the overall game plan is more or less the same. We just have a little bit... We're just getting rid of Teemos, sacrificing our early game somewhat, very, very slightly, to then have access to a better late game in the form of a Twisted Fate sort of value engine. I like Stress Testing. With Rummage, we can try that out. Pool Shark we probably don't need right off the bat, though. Twisted Fate's a nice find. They might have a blocker for this, but they're unlikely to have removal for it until next turn. I feel like I'm fine with that trade, actually. They likely don't take it, so we just get in free damage here. Mystic Shot's very good pickup. We'll go ahead and do this and see if they have interaction for our Fizz. I'm probably going to get rid of Fizz now before I can protect them. Yeah. Didn't put them on Vile Feast. I thought they might have the Nightfall card that they would have had to sacrifice a little bit of value from, so that's slightly unfortunate, but I think it's okay overall. I just bank the spell mana here. This might be a game where we just try to turbo Twisted Fate. So why don't we actually bank the spell mana here and see what we can do. So we're gonna draw a lot of fleeting cards. We want to make sure that we can. And even though we're not going to get the spell mana from this, I still think it's worth drawing a card here. It's actually pretty good because it means we can discard.
Spilled paint is just accidental art.
What do we think? Do we go for it here? I think we pick a card and see what happens. Suit Up's a pretty nice hit. Yeah, let's start with this and see what our opponent does. Now, they did show us Vile Feast before, so good chance that happens. But I think we might actually start with this.
Now this game's heating up. Gotta trust your instincts.
So we were actually gonna be able to play all 3 cards there that turn and wipe out our opponent's board.
It was in the cards.
Yeah. Well, that's always nice to get to do the thing very early on, huh? I might actually change the name of this deck to Turbo TF. Turbo TF Tempo? TTT? I like that. I like the Burblefish, I like the Fizz with the Poro Cannon in hand for sure. Except for something else. Ooh boy. This might actually be very useful in this matchup, but obviously not great to see in our opening hand.
Wanna see a trick?
Okay, more spells please with all these Burblefish.
Such fascinating creatures.
Don't want to discard this, but I also want to find things to play with our mana this round. That's probably wrong. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to pass. Ugh, now we're gonna lose. We don't even get the...
Hey, Zap! Need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
Our draws have been a little awkward this game. Can't say no to Fizz. I think we just save the Poro Cannon. Getting in another 2 damage I don't think is worthwhile. Another Mystic Shot.
Prove your worth, Zephyros.
Fortunately, there's no way for us to deal with that. It's 1, 2, 3.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Break them!
Wait a minute.
Probably supposed to kill the challenger, huh? Could kill Shyvana, but probably supposed to kill the challenger. It's gonna give us problems over the course of this game. We're just gonna bank this spell mana because we are drawing 1 fleeting card. Let's see what it is. Okay.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
Witness perfection. Alright. Do they have another challenger dragon? Would be bad.
Is it a dragon?
And that's the Egghead Researcher's creation. Sure. Let's see. That's kinda nice. Wait, where did the other one go?
Safety disengaged.
That was weird. Debating what the single combat. Yeah, I just let that happen. Siobhan is gonna level up. That's kind of scary. Not much we can do about it, though. We don't have really have a way to kill her before she does her thing.
Try again.
System upgrade.
Do I just play one of these out in a swing? Probably. That's perfect. It's like two things to discard to thingy.
Where you going?
Going down to 9. I think that's fine.
Not escape.
System upgrade.
Shroud the world in wings.
So are we playing this before attacking next round? They can't play Sky's Descend, right? Sky's Descend would cost... How much does Sky's Descend cost by default? 15? So it'd be down to 11, so they can't play that. Just make sure. Before I do something stupid, base my... Okay, so it would be a 11 call. Oh wait, no, it's based on... It's Behold, right? God damn you. So they could have enough stuff in hand. No, each dragon or celestial ally you have. They could have Judgment plus... Okay, can you give me a second game? Could have Judgment plus... plus... What's it called? What am I trying to say here? Judgment plus...
Join me if you
Sharp
want to
Sight.
live.
That's what I'm trying to say. All of them will become 8/8s. We got there. So far, so good. I think I want to keep a Twisted Fate in hand, but I think everything else is throwback.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand.
So, from what I understand, this is in the order of like cost first, then number. So they're on like 1 Zoe and they had 1 Zoe in their opening hand, which is just hilarious. It just doesn't matter what opponent I'm facing. As long as there's Zoe in their deck, they get it in their opening hand basically every time, it feels like. It's obviously not true, but it happens so often, it's just funny.
Evolve or die.
I wonder if they'll actually probably gonna play that then. Probably go Ballistic Bot number 2 suit up this round so that we can get 2 ignitions and start rummaging.
I am superior life form.
Riddle me something cool.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
I think I might actually swing with this because if he wants to block here, Twisted Fate kills him, which might be worthwhile. That's unfortunate, but
Safety disengaged. Progress.
Move sure as the moon, brother.
I think he's just gonna pass. Might be wrong. We have a rummage. Maybe we're supposed to rummage away something, but if I'm gonna do that from 1 ignition, I think I'd rather have a Twisted Fate in play. We'll see if he wants to open attacks.
Celeste, paint me a Stomper playing catch with Zoe. I'm a serious artist now. I paint Sparkle Flex.
Okay. I think even if he swings with Aphelios, do we block? This thing's not doing much. I might actually just block here, because it dies to a Mystic Shot later, or we can choose to kill him with a Twisted Fate gold card now. If he doesn't open on attacks, we're red carding, though. Never mind, we're gold
From
carding.
darkness, light.
Deal me in.
It's not that big of a deal when we have a 1-3. Wow, our opponent just has everything. Alright, sure. That means we get to red card their field, but I'm not gonna take 4, I'm just gonna block. No other real plays, so just...
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
This still dies to Mystic Shot now. We're probably going to pick a card, the Mind Meld. Never mind. I think we're still doing that, actually.
Let him think it's luck.
We're in an okay spot. Zoe has generated a lot of value for them. Oh, I guess they were looking. Oh, they could level her up in response here. We were able to dodge it, luckily. That was nice. Okay, it's all pretty decent. We got the Mystic Shot to finish this guy off.
Go with the flow.
Lose this Poro Cannon anyway. I think. Do we pick? Are we playing pick a card? We can still pick a card this round, actually. Deal. That one's not getting in anytime soon. Unfortunate that we might have to lose the Mind Meld.
Keep up, keep up. One star's whipsy
Sitting
is
there
another
looking
star.
for another. That's actually kind of nice.
Nice! Let me at him.
We playing bilge rules, son? do you stand on cold shots?
The ocean wins again!
You tell him, Fizz. Opponent just like didn't want to deal with our card advantage. This is the opponent that created like how many weapons and star charts? Felt pretty good to beat that situation, to be honest. Iterative improvement. I don't even like Pool Shark in our opener, to be honest. I'd just rather look for anything else, basically.
Let me at him!
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics. Raise your weapons sunward.
Humanity is obsolete.
Follow the horizon.
If they fall,
Just take the hit here.
can you improve perfection? Safety is engaged. Join me if you want to live.
Tide's coming in!
Can you improve perfection?
Night flowers upon my blade.
Safety is engaged. A ticket to the gun show.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
Deal me in. Something for all of you.
Glorious end. Devotion to battle.
So ordinary.
Yeah, I think we want to try to keep our life total high here, so I'm going to make this trade.
Hey, Zach! Need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
It's not particularly scary. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a draw 4 if we want it to be. Could lose.
Gotta trust your instincts.
He probably created thingy with this, so I'm assuming it's gonna hit Twisted Fate. So the question is, do we get in for 4 here with Fizz? I think we try to.
Just a briny thief!
Oh, it's weird that those are overlapping. Might actually use the iterative improvement on the zap.
stack in the eye.
I wanted to click the iterative improvement, but it didn't let me, so... Okay, so we can draw a card from this. And it's gonna get us leveled, and then we can play this, this, and this to like deal with most of their board.
Hey, Zap, need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
I'm with you.
Shroud the world in darkness.
Right. Still have that sucker. That's fine. We can find another Twisted Fate, right? So I probably want to keep the secondary Fizz in hand.
You're boring.
We're losing the TF either way.
No fear.
Don't care. We have. Oh, I guess we can't play that anymore in hand. Yeah.
All that glitters.
Oh no, now we can. Considering Fizz is leveled, I'm probably playing stress testing to save Fizz. To save this Fizz.
Yep.
Yep. Weird that the eye doesn't work. The eye is like bugged or something?
The ocean wins again.
deck seems fairly strong so far already. The mind melds have felt kind of awkward so far. We've used it one, like, and there's only one of it, so like, obviously this is just like a few games where like we're running bad in a sense. They've never felt necessary. Even the one game we used it didn't feel necessary. I'm pretty sure we were winning that game anyway.
I've got your back.
If they don't want to attack and just pass here and save me life, I'd be fine with that. With this, what do I want to do? Like, obviously I'd be tempted to discard these, but the fleeting on them means we might miss. Maybe I should have.
The game. Go on then.
Protect and strike.
Wait a minute.
There's a rummage. I think we're gonna use it and get rid of like these things we probably don't need. So I'd rather. Ooh, that was a misclick. And our opponent didn't realize we didn't pick red card, I guess. I think I still want to keep Iterative Improvement. I probably want... Let's keep the Twist of Fates. I might actually use the pick a card.
This is gonna be fun.
We misclicked and then our opponent, like, royally effed up. This is why we kept a... Actually, I'm gonna pass. See what they do. Maybe I should have used pick a card in
Where do you stand
response.
on cold shots?
Another Fizz. What does Fizz's spell do exactly? To remove an attacking ally from combat to rally. Huh. The problem is we can't do that really right now. Yeah, that's what awkward. Maybe I should have started with Twisted Fate blue card. We're just gonna end the round though? Deal.
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
I'm always up for a round or two. All that glitters.
Fight me, lucky you. Squire, too beautiful to live.
Let me at him.
I'm doing this just to level up Fizz, basically.
Who's forward, mark my passage.
Deal me in. Something for all of you.
I mean, is this game over? Yeah, I guess it is, because he has to block the Twisted Fate.
Lady Luck is smiling.
What's this?
It looked like we were guaranteed going to get like a turbo Twisted Fate this game, but
I am one with the land.
didn't work out that way.
I'll defend these forests to the end. Their pride will cost them. These woods belong to us.
Intruders!
Outplayed.
Outplayed. This deck is fun. Turbo Twisted Fate is great. Drawing a billion cards is always fun in a card game. think I want... Nah, probably don't want the Wiggly Burble Fish in hand. I'll keep the Rummage, I think.
I am superior life form.
Do they have the 2/3 guard challenger?
Can you improve perfection? Safety disengaged.
I'm something of an aspiring trichologist.
System upgrade. Safety disengaged.
Well, that's a nice hit. Okay.
Can you improve perfection? Fire till nothing moves. System upgrade.
Do I want to kill that with my boy? I don't think so.
Humanity is obsolete.
I'm gonna get some free Burble Fish with iterative improvement very soon.
Can you improve perfection? A ticket to the gun show. Prime and ready. Can you improve perfection? System upgrade. Prime and ready. System upgrade. Rise, metal brethren. Can you improve perfection? Prime and ready.
Well, he can't really attack with that.
Safety disengaged.
Follow the tracks.
Inferior design.
I'm always up for a round or two. Soak it in.
Prime and ready.
My nose.
This tech is kicking ass right now. Holy shit.
Outplayed.
You tell him, Twisted Fate.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
Look at me now. Not gonna block if he attacks. We're gonna go ahead and play move the clock number 2 and play the rummage, I think. Or sorry, play the ignition.
Life form.
Let me at him.
Safety disengaged.
Deal me in.
I'd actually get rid of this blocker.
I'm a people person.
Light the signal fires.
Okay. Guess I should have been thinking about that one.
System upgrade.
That egg, did it move?
If they're out there,
Yeah, I fucked up. I should have been thinking about Avalanche. Kind of forgot that card existed for a second. I don't know why. Should have probably just passed back. Kept trying to generate value with keep threatening with Fizz, right? I could have just like played. I should have just kept playing Ignitions. I'm just gonna shame concede, pack our bags, move on. Maybe we still win that game. Doesn't matter. I fucked up royally in the beginning. So the game wouldn't play out like a game normally would. So not really interested in seeing how it turns out.
Witness perfection, meatbags. Flesh was weak, but look at me now. Safety disengaged. One sidestep papers, now faces.
Is that like lucky for them or unlucky for them?
System upgrade. Join me if you want to live. Can you improve perfection? Prime and ready.
You'll never know what hit him.
Try to kill their Teemo here. Now.
System upgrade. Fire till nothing moves. Can you improve perfection?
Where do we want to start?
Safety disengaged.
This Mind Meld plus some cheap Poros could potentially win us the game. Like we're gonna die long before then.
System upgrade. Rise, metal brethren. Safety disengaged.
Knocked and ready.
Twisted Fate's a little better now then.
A round or two.
Well, obviously he could get Mystic Shot, but
Who says I don't share?
if you were gonna Mystic Shot that, I'm not really sure why you targeted it with Troll Champ. Can trade those. That's probably fine. It's hard to trade with this deck because they have so many Frostbite effects and whatnot, so I think doing that is fine. I'm gonna play this out in hopes of us finding a Mystic Shot for this Teemo. They haven't gone in overdrive quite yet with their mushrooms, but making it as hard for them as possible to do the mushroom thing, I think, is worthwhile.
Fight for your lives! Carved from the savage cold. Stand and fight!
I think we want to hit that with iterative improvement. Oh wow. Sedge has already leveled? That's unfortunate. Didn't even realize that. Is what it is.
I got ways to
I guess it only works the first round. So they need a frostbite effect to not be dead, and they need to chump block something.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Give us some room.
If it's a fight they want,
Save the homestead. Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Never lucky. Only 15 caps in our deck too. That's not a lot.
Wait a minute.
We have another Fizz, but we might need to do the remove an attacking Fizz from combat kind of thing. I think we're supposed to raise this thing up to a 4/4. To prevent dying. To decrease our chances of dying as much as possible. Anything else we would want to do? Do I want to iterative improvement either of these? Probably not.
You're boring.
Yep. Okay. Not really in a good spot, though. These fleeting cards don't do a whole lot.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
Just a briny deep.
System upgrade.
Coming in.
Excuse you.
I am superior life form.
If I attack here, he blocks. There, Sedge has a good chance of getting through for lethal. Rather have the means of burning them out.
Prime and ready.
Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Zap. Need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
A chill in the air.
13 puff caps. But boy, we're drawing a lot of cards, eh?
System upgrade. Fire till nothing moves.
Stand and fight!
Swiftly. Why are you here?
Inferior design.
This feels bad.
Ugh. Yeah, it does feel bad to lose to a deck like that, especially when I felt like we are kind of a little unlucky to draw as many mushrooms as we did, especially in the early game. We would not have seen a turbo-leveled Sejuani on 6 if it wasn't for that. And might have actually been able to get... It also feels bad that they, like, almost tapped themselves off of Harsh Winds, and we almost got them with the Mind Meld, and they had the exact card that they need. So they probably... A lot of those decks don't run Flash Freeze, so they pretty much were running the one deck, the one card they needed. Or they found another copy of a card they... Probably the only card that could have saved them in that situation. So that felt kind of bad. Still gonna play this. We've been playing this deck for over an hour, but I've been enjoying it. I kind of want to end on a high note, so let's see if we can get another win
Once I stamp papers,
before
now
we
faces.
sign off for the day.
Safety disengaged.
Huh. Getting in for one's not that big a deal.
I am the future.
Yeah, I guess let's see what.
Water changes but never breaks.
Prime and ready.
These woods protect their own. I am one with the land.
Safety disengaged.
They could have the
To the
whatchamacallit that gives barrier, but I don't care. I'll just double block.
Nature blesses her followers. Who goes there?
inferior design.
My crow! Press on. Like a fish in water. Through the coral!
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one. Hold it, partner.
I've got your back.
Nature
Another
blesses
one?
her followers.
Really? Yeah, it is what it is. What do we do then? Because we see what he does first.
Oh boy, here I go!
You will remember this. Ha
Protect and strike.
Intruders!
I think I'm supposed to shoot this. Because I don't want him generating a ton of
Where you going?
challengers for free.
Squire! You
Can't say no to Fizz.
Okay, we're probably gonna pick a card to gas back up. In fact, we're gonna do it. Yes, he could have Thingy, and this is a little aggressive, but I want to hit him with a leveled Fizz if possible. Still drawing a lot of cards, so not just out of it. What are we cutting?
Right on! Follow my lead! We'll go there!
Are we just dead? Yes, we can't do anything about this. Opponent just drew 1 billion challenger units after we'd savaged them in the early game. Ugh, feels bad, man. 5 mana 4/5s with Challenger. Pretty good against our small elusives. Pretty darn good. Man, I thought we were gonna really get him too with the Twisted Fate Mystic shot to kill the other Challenger, and then he had another barrier maker. Tisk tisk. Alright, let's see if we can get the Shen Fiora deck this time.
Intruders!
Shot's always nice.
That I am superior life form. System upgrade.
Kinda like starting with this.
Can you improve perfection?
Start getting aggressive.
Water changes but never breaks.
Pass me.
They're more likely to have barrier effects than sharp sight, so I'm gonna try this. Yeah.
Safety disengaged.
It is me. Please, calm yourself.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one. Dead in their tracks.
Prime and ready.
I think this is like one where we're just gonna open on attacks. But probably not with Twisted Fate, because the downside of losing him to something like Riposte Barrier, or even just Barrier, is kind of high, or like that's not a cost I'm willing to pay.
Yep, yep, yep!
Can you improve perfection? Join me if you want to live. Destiny awaits.
Currents, pull them down.
Sure. Okay. I think we just click OK here.
What form will the waters take?
Safety disengaged.
My strength is yours! will cost them.
Can you improve perfection?
Engulf them.
Do I play the... No, Ballistic Bot is actually...
A gift from the river.
They don't run a lot of healing, so this Ballistic Bot could go the distance.
Keep up, keep up.
They're likely to have something to interact with Twisted Fate, so I don't think I'm supposed to play pick a card. Another Twisted Fate in hand is nice. 5, 6. Am I supposed to look for something else, though? This Mind Meld's not very good, but I don't know. Is it gonna get good? It's actually enough to kill them, potentially. I might actually play it. They could play Deny, and that's a big deny.
Gotta trust your instincts.
Let's just attack here to start and see what they do. Do I try to Mystic Shot something? No, we're so close to burning them out, I think that's a mistake.
Let them think it's luck.
What form?
They're killing my Zap anyway. Yes, I could stop him from drawing a card here. I don't know that that's correct.
My shield is yours.
Nature blesses her followers.
Can you improve perfection? System upgrade.
Now this game's heating up.
These woods belong to us.
Okay. Another Twisted Fate, another pick a card. So I could go... Iterative we want to save Iterative Improvement for this. It's a lot of fleeting stuff though, so it actually might be worth just playing this. And then rummaging these two. Or I could play pick a card. Rummage, do something else. I have to choose something to get rid of, though. I think it might be this to start. It's not the greatest, but I'm just gonna do this because I don't know where I want this Mystic Shot to go quite yet. It's probably it might be going upstairs. We have another TF in hand, so I think I care about that.
play the hand they're dealt. Blue as the Serpentine.
My steel is yours.
Well, that's not going to work out for you, opponent.
It was in the cards.
Might play one or two more of this.
I'm Fizz! Wanna see a trick?
You must fight for both of us.
I don't wanna.
I am with you. Reach out, Aphelios.
Okay, seriously? Stop making noise. Do I draw a card here, or do I gold card this in an attempt to kill it at some point?
Never lost a fair
Like
game.
gold card, they have to play another blocker.
All that glitters.
This is gonna be fun!
I'm gonna start here because I want to get value out of the Attune from Zap, which we're likely playing this thing.
Once I stamp papers, now
Hey, Zap! Need a hand?
Can't say no to Fizz.
I think we'll take this hit for now.
can you improve perfection?
What seems to be the problem?
Wanna see a trick?
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Fizz doesn't have elusive yet. Our opponent didn't block anyway.
Exceptional advancement in ballistics!
Alright, how much damage can we do here? I can play... So, Poro Cannon, Mystic Shot gets this down to a 1. Mystic Shot in their face is 2, they're down to 9, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so they're dead? If I'm calculating this correctly. I think we'll end it there. Yeah, this deck feels amazing. Twisted Fate leveled is one of the most fun things you'd be doing in this game. I love that the fact that this deck is not only capable of doing that consistently, but it's also just got a great mix of cards even when we're not finding our Twisted Fate, right? We just have a solid beatdown plan with our evasive units. Stress testing feels great in here, allowing us to keep our hand full, as well as a burst spell to enable and level up Fizz, and also get value out of a Twisted Fate, even if our opponents like try to open on attacks after we level him. I think I found my new laddering deck. I think this is definitely a deck I'm going to be looking to play in ranked mode, try to get my daily wins, and see if I can't get to Masters before the end of the season with this. This feels very fun, very consistent, very clean. I think this was a great upgrade for this archetype, for sure. We're definitely going to play more games with it, or I'm going to play more games with it, maybe on stream. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thanks everyone who stopped by. We'll catch you next time.